Good morning, everyone. I am Shavana Lagmay, and this is my video presentation. And today, I am going to discuss about foundations of social sciences. Before we start our discussion, here are our objectives. The first one is describe the meaning, nature, its kind, and concept of social science. Differentiate the concept and purpose of teaching social science in school. Examine the distinguishing features between social studies and various social sciences disciplines. And the last is recognize the need and importance of teaching social sciences in Philippine school. Let us first define what social science is. As you can see here, we have three definitions of social science. The first one is James High. So according to James High, social sciences are those bodies of learning and study which recognizes the simultaneous and mutual action of physical and no physical stimuli which produce social relations. So what does it mean? Meaning to say that social science is the study of the society and its social relationship, and it looks at how people behave and interact with each other. So, why do we need to interact with other people? Of course, our brain and our bodies need human interaction because it helps us understand what is going on around us and when we need someone to tell what is going through in our lives. So, we need someone to talk to in our life, okay? So the second one is Charles Beard. So according to Charles Beard, social sciences are a body of knowledge and thought pertaining to human affairs as distinguished from physical objects. So what does it mean? It means that human beings live in a society with physical objects, and it is the manner of people's behavior and how people influenced by these physical objects. Okay. So the third one is Binning and Binning. So according to Binning and Binning, social science is the subject that relate to the origin, organization, and uh, development of human society. So, meaning to say, social science can help us explain how society works and what it means to be a human. And a social scientist, we're trying to understand why society the way it is, why are they rich people, why are they poor people, why we got inequality, and what makes a society flourish. And it also helps us to understand how to improve processes at a societal, community, and individual level. So, in addition, social sciences deal with human behavior in its social and cultural aspects. And the social sciences are different from the natural sciences because it examines and focuses on human behavior and the community rather than the physical world. So there are many reasons to study the social sciences, and it helps us understand the who, what, when, where, and most importantly, the why of our existence. Okay, so let's proceed now to the next slide. So as you can see here, we have social science is categorized into many branches such as geography, sociology, anthropology, history, economics, political science, and linguistics. So geography is the study of Earth and its features, while the sociology is the study of social life. Anthropology is the study of humans. History is the study of the past. Economics is the study of production, distribution, consumption of goods and services. Political science is the study of politics, and linguistics is the study of language. So let us now discuss the scope of social sciences. So number one, social sciences is a study of human relationship or what we call sociology. So it is important to study sociology because it is where we interact with other people, and when we develop healthy relationship with other people, it means that we engage in a mutual process, and each party gives and takes, each party teaches, and each party learns. So this is a two-way process that both parties benefits. Okay. So the second one is social sciences is the study of social and physical environment, or what we call ecology. So ecology is the study of interactions among living things and their surroundings. So it is important that we study physical environment because it enriches our planet, and it is a vital for human health. And it offers a new understanding between people and nature that is essential for food. And it also adds to the quality of life and prosperity of human beings. And also, it gives us a deeper understanding of the relationship between human and nature. Okay, so the third one is social science is the study of current events. So, studying current events helps people understand the importance of events and issues in the news, but not just only in news, but also from our everyday life, because it stimulates people to explore and learn more about the news and to pay attention to the issue they see and hear outside of their home or houses. So, number four, social sciences is the study leading to international understanding. So, in social science, understanding the concept of international education is also important because by understanding international, it will automatically become part of our community where we will have valuable access to a wide range of cultures, languages, and perspectives. And lastly, number five, social sciences is the study from present to past, or what we call history. So, of course, we all know that history is part of social science, right? So, why we need to study history? Of course, because history gives us the tools to analyze and explain problems in the past. And to study history is to study change because everything we do, everything we use, everything else we do right now is the product of ideas from the past. And moreover, studying history helps us understand how events in the past made things the way they are today. And with lessons from the past, we not only learn about ourselves and how we came to be, but also develop the ability to change. Okay, so let's proceed now to the next slide. So we have here a question. It says, what kind of science is social science? So social sciences are empirical sciences. So what does it mean when you say empirical sciences? So this is relying upon on derived from observation or experiment, and it means that their assertions must ultimately face the test of observations. So, what does it mean? Meaning that the knowledge must be based on observable phenomena and must be capable of being verified by other researchers working under the same conditions. And also, to be empirical is to make observations. And empirical science is also called experimental in a sense that social sciences it aims to decipher how the world works around us, especially in some disciplines where researchers try to explain how some parts of the world are built and operate. For example, development studies, economics, sociology, political science, or geography. So, social science as empirical science is based on observed and measured phenomena and derives knowledge from actual experience rather than from theory or belief. Definition of the population, behavior, or phenomena being studied. So, the so the empirical sciences, they are those that verify or justify their hypothesis through punctual experience and the perception of the world through the senses. So, what is an example of empirical science? Those are physical science and psychology. Yes. So, let us now proceed to the next slide. So, let us now discuss the need and importance of teaching social sciences in Philippine school. So, number one, it gives the students knowledge about civilization and culture. Of course, we all know that if the student has the knowledge about civilization and culture, it helps the students have a better understanding of the world. For example, when relating ancient civilization to humanities and social sciences, it helps students understand the economic and political commonalities and differences among cultures, people, and the environment. So the student will get to know how the politics works, the government works, and how people works. Why are they rich people and why are they poor people? And why we have inequality. So, if the students have the knowledge about civilization and culture, he or she will be knowledgeable enough about our government. Okay. So number two, it provides knowledge of social development. So social skills help our students to form positive relationships, have conversations, develop body language, cooperate, share, and even play together. So having well-developed social skills also leads to improved mental capacity and cognitive abilities, as well as a good overall mental health. Okay, so let's proceed to number three. Number three, it develops civil qualities. So social science teaches students about the very basics of how their government works, just like what I've mentioned a while ago. So they learn about the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of our government and why these three branches must work together to pass and enforce laws. So students also learn about the duties of each individual branch and how all three make up a carefully constructed checks and balances system. So it is also important that students study about civil qualities because students also learn that voting is an important duty of every citizen, and every vote count in each election. And it is through voting that people can make sure that their voices are heard. Okay. So number four, it develops the student's power of thinking and reasoning. Of course, if the student has the power of thinking and reasoning, it will give them the ability to understand what they have read or been shown, and also to build upon that knowledge without incremental guidance. So, logical thinking teaches students that knowledge is fluid and builds upon itself. And logical thinking is also an important foundational skill of math because it will sharpen their mind and they are placed in a better situation for coming up with enhanced logical powered arguments. And number five, it develops suitable proficiency and good habits for the students. So those students who have good habits attain the most success. So these good habits offer the students the structure they require for reaching their goals. If the students develop some good habits, then therefore student will become a healthier, more successful, and a happier student in the future. So number six, it develops the moral and social values, yes. And lastly, it develops the all-around personality. So let's all remember that if the student has enough knowledge in all aspects of our government, it means that the student will have uh, a healthier and more successful and a happier life in the future. Okay, so let's proceed to the next slide. So for now, let us now going to discuss the meaning and definition of social studies. So according to Michaelis, social studies are concerned with man and his interaction with his social and physical environment, and they deal with human relationship. And the National Council for the Social Studies defined social studies as the integrated study of the social sciences and humanities to promote civic competencies. So, what do you mean by that? As you can see, it's a broad and important subject that covers everything from history to social issues. It helps us to understand the world we live in and our place within it. And social studies are the study of people and their activities, their costumes, their relationships, and people's behavior. And social studies is also the study of social interactions among people, social institutions, social phenomena, and social settings. It means that social studies can help you understand why societies function as they do or don't function at all. And also, one of the most important things social studies can do for a student is help develop empathy. Why? Because we can't solve social problems if we do not understand them. And we cannot understand them if we don't have a basic understanding of social studies. So, as you can see here, we have branches of social studies, which we already discussed, and that would be history, geography, civics, economics, personal finance, sociology, and psychology. So let us now proceed to the next slide. So what is the nature of social studies? Social studies involves the examination of humans, our thoughts, beliefs, languages, experiences, actions, and certainly our interactions. And that would be locally or globally. So it means that social studies can be defined as the study of man in his environment. It is the study of man and his relationship with other people around him, including all the natural resources in his environment. And also, social studies assess man in his physical and social environment, as well as the effects of science, technology, and religion on him. So, meaning to say, social studies help us make informed and reasoned decisions for the public good as citizen, a democratic society in an interdependent world. And social study is important because it helps us gain knowledge to the society we live in. Okay, so that would be the nature of social studies. So now, let us now going to discuss the differences between social science and social studies. So I prepared a table here so that we can differentiate both social science and social studies. So the first one is in social science, it is being taught in high school, while in social studies, it is being taught at primary and middle classes. Okay. And second is social science, it represents an adult approach, while in social studies, it represents a child centered approach. So let's go to the third one. In social science, it covers a wide range of topics, while in social studies, it covers a limited area of topics. So in social science, there are a lot of topics to be discussed, while in social studies, there is only a limited topics to be discussed. So let's proceed to the number four. In social science, there is a wide variety of subject that is covered, and that would be political science, anthropology, behavioral sciences, sociology, and psychology. And while in social studies, there are only 3 to 4 subjects that are covered, and that would be history, civics, geography, and economics. And lastly, in social science, it aims at finding new truths about human and society and their relationships, while in social studies, it aim at teaching already discovered facts. Okay. So that would be all. And thank you so much for watching and listening to my video presentation. And I think that would be all. And this is my final course requirement in professional education. Thank you so much and goodbye.